We gotta talk, y'all. I need to be transparent with you guys. I feel like I haven't been truthful with y'all. If you are familiar with my channel, or if you're not familiar with my channel, I started this YouTube channel because it's a passion of mine. And I wanted to tell my story through a creative lens that I was passionate about. I show y'all the highs and lows. Y'all have seen me through no contact, figuring out adulthood, college. I got a car, I've been taking trips, I've been traveling. The story of my life is being documented through this means. It's been a journey, and I think that's what has made this channel so special to me. Me being able to fully, truthfully, authentically show up and tell my story, show where I'm at, and appeal to those who could possibly be in the same position. But I feel like I've been running away from that as of late. 2025 was a very difficult year for me. I was so inconsistent on this channel. I might have posted maybe 4 or 5 videos. It was a rough year, and it made me crawl into my shell, and it made me disassociate with a lot of things. I didn't feel like tackling the big issues that I was having. I just wanted to chill. One thing about my story, it comes with a lot of suffering and pruning and lessons and learning, and I feel like I always have to be so mature. I always have to take something and get something deep and meaningful out of it. And sometimes, y'all, I just don't feel like that. Sometimes I don't want to wake up and do every single thing right. Sometimes I just want to chill. 2025, I really just chilled. And I know that sounds normal, but I wasn't on top of anything. I wasn't on top of anything I needed to do in any aspect. All I did was work and chill. I would go out, do whatever my heart desired that day. That's a very different place than where I have been. I'm usually very intentional, very goal driven, goal oriented, routines. I'm always in an era. I could be an era where I'm learning forgiveness, or where I'm learning patience, or where I'm trying to stop gossiping, or where I'm trying to read the Bible. Like, I'm always in an era where I have a goal and an objective. So for me, majority of the year to just wake up and do whatever I wanted was very different for me. And trust me, I felt the effects of it. I never want to get like that again. I never want to do that again. How that relates to this channel, it made me shrink from the mission. You know, my mission on here is to tell my story. I like to do it creatively. And at the end of the day, I want somebody to be inspired. I want you to see what I've done, where I come from, what I had to do to get there, and be inspired. We can go through hard things together. Because of the hard things I was going through, and I knew that I wasn't doing anything inspiring or living up to anything that I've ever set for myself, I 100% disconnected from this channel. Any video that I would go and try to make, it did not feel authentic. I would try to get on here and I would try to just do little videos that I wanted to do. You know, I get on here and I have my little spiels and I always have something to say. I didn't have much to say last year. I legitimately was just doing my own thing. I'd be like, oh, I could show my day in the life. I could, show a little routine, but I had no passion behind it. I always liked making videos, but I didn't have a purpose. And it felt like there's no point in posting, and I didn't. And I had no motivation to edit. I had no motivation to film. Long story short, I tried to make this channel into something that it's not. It didn't work. And I'm glad it didn't, because I would have preferred to not post than to have a year's worth of videos that did not feel authentic to who I am. But we're back. We're so back. And the whole point of this video is I'm going through real life stuff, and I'm gonna show that. I'm just gonna be truthful. I struggled in my faith so much last year. I didn't fully walk away from it because I still knew it was the truth, but I definitely didn't participate in it at all. And I feel like if I would have just been truthful about it on my channel rather than try to play it off, it would have struck better and someone could have learned from it. Somebody could have related and we could have got through it together. Because I didn't truthfully show up, I feel like I took way longer of a break than I ever intended to. And so I'm gonna be documenting this journey. As y'all know, I just moved to Houston. I am from South Carolina. I am 15 hours away from home. It has not been the easiest journey. There have been so many obstacles that I've had to get through that I'm still getting through. I just got back from my first day of work and I've been here for about 3 weeks, you know? So you can imagine the strain and the stress and the anxiety that I've been having these past couple weeks. It's just a lot going on, but we're gonna get through it. The whole point is it's a journey that I'm going to be sharing. I personally feel like YouTube is a space that has always been there for me during my darkest moments. I can vividly remember all the YouTubers that I have watched when I was going through some of the toughest times in my life. And y'all, YouTube is meaningful to me. I don't know about y'all, but every other social media is cool and all, but YouTube, to me, I feel like I know those YouTubers. If I saw them in real life, I'd actually want to give them a hug. Like, girl, I know you. Like, I know your stories. I know your life. We real life best friends. That's the kind of energy I want to bring to this channel, that you're going to watch my videos and you're going to see the things that I have gone through. You're going to hear me. You're going to feel me. And we're going to be in this together. My videos are about to be very authentic, very raw, very truthful. I hope it lands well, not for the sake of popularity, but because any community I create here, I want it to be real and genuine. So thank you guys for bearing with me. My absence, my presence is back, and I hope that y'all will stick with me on this journey, because we're about to navigate Houston and we're about to learn a lot of lessons. I'm excited. I hope y'all excited. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We got plenty more videos coming, and I will see y'all in my next video.